Is your news today.
Good morning, this is your news today. Coming up, Donald Trump implicated in the Epstein files once again as a new batch of documents are released. Plus, millions prepare to flood shopping centres for a last-minute Christmas blitz. And Kiwi pedestrians stopped in their tracks after bizarre street signs appear in Christchurch.
Well, we begin with breaking news from the United Kingdom, where comedian Russell Brand has been charged with new counts of sex and sexual assault. Live to Nine's Europe correspondent Hannah Sinclair in London. Hannah, he's just posted. What was his reaction?
Yeah, that's right, Whipper. Russell Brand says he prays for the truth of who he is to be revealed and that 2026 is going to be a big year of trials. The comedian now facing 2 fresh charges, 1 count of rape and 1 count of sexual assault in relation to 2 more women. This is in addition to the 5 charges the actor was already facing in relation to 4 other women. Detectives first charged Brand in April. He's now awaiting trial after pleading not guilty to the original charges. Here's what he had to say a short time ago.
I pray, Lord, that anyone that I've harmed or hurt in my years of mindlessness in sin would be healed, Lord. I pray for infinite light and wonderful healing for them.
Whipper, he'll now face court in London next month on these new charges.
Well, there's been a heartwarming update on the 2 police officers injured in the Bondi terror attack. Probationary constable 22-year-old Jack Hibbert is back home just in time for Christmas after being shot twice, losing the sight in one eye. The other officer, Constable Scott Dyson, has woken from a coma after multiple rounds of surgery.
Another batch of Epstein documents have been made public containing more references to President Donald Trump and the former Duke of York, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Nine Washington correspondent Lauren Tomasi has been looking through these files. Lauren, good morning. What have you found?
Sam, there is just an enormous swathe of these documents, once again, around 30,000 in this latest drop, and we are seeing these heavily redacted images coming through with blocks of black over huge amounts of text and a real lack of context here. But the notable thing I'm seeing in this latest release is the increase of times that Donald Trump's name is mentioned in these documents. I want to raise one of those notable times, which is an email from a federal prosecutor here saying that Donald Trump flew on Jeffrey Epstein's private jet, quote, many more times than previously reported. The other name that we are seeing in this latest release of Epstein files today is Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, with a number of emails and communications which appears to be from the former prince to Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell, including one email where there was a reference to the Balmoral royal residence, and it says, "Has she found me some new inappropriate friends?" Sam, a lot to go through in this latest drop of Epstein documents, and we are expecting tens of thousands more to be released over the coming weeks.
Wow. OK, thanks, Lauren. Here's Andrea.
Controversial travel allowances for federal MPs are set for a major overhaul. The Prime Minister announcing he's written to the Remuneration Tribunal recommending changes.
And those proposed changes would be firstly, the all-family reunion travel must be booked in economy class. Secondly, to remove access to Australia-wide family reunion travel.
It comes just weeks after Annika Wells came under fire for her spending. The tribunal will consider the letter in the new year. Israeli President Isaac Herzog has accepted an invitation from our Prime Minister to visit Australia early next year. This comes just 9 days after 15 people were gunned down at a Hanukkah celebration at Bondi Beach. The President has called on Canberra to fight against the wave of anti-Semitism plaguing our country. Ukraine says Russia launched more than 600 drones and 30 missiles in a massive overnight attack, hitting homes and the country's energy infrastructure, leading to power cuts. 3 people have been confirmed dead, including a 4-year-old child. The assault comes just a day after the progress of peace talks were described by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky as quite solid. The Louvre Museum in Paris has installed new metal security bars on the now infamous window that thieves used in October to pull off a multi-million-dollar jewel heist. A cherry picker, this time operated by genuine maintenance workers, was brought back to the scene to bolster the gallery's security, a sight that mirrored the method used by the robbers to break in. Better late than never.
Well, it was the morning before Christmas. I've turned into a poet, and right across the nation, Aussie shoppers are stirring for a last-minute rush before the big day. Let's go live to Today Melbourne reporter Simon Love at Chadstone Shopping Centre. Simon, you are already getting a taste of what's to come.
Oh, I certainly am, Sam, and I've got to come up with a poetic line for this because that's amore, isn't it? Or maybe it goes along with my name, of course, because here we are at the cheesery. Giorgio, what a fantastic selection here of cheeses you've got. What's the top tip for Australians when they're buying cheese ahead of Christmas?
Well, I highly suggest this year Australian cheeses, promoting the local. We have a very Italian representation with a big mozzarella, 3 kilo buffalo mozzarella in burrata. We go the caprese. We go an antipasto really Italian with salami and caciocavallo. And we go something a little bit more fancy with some cheese like a drunken buffalo or from diavoletti and truffle pecorino.
All right. Can I give it a try?
Please.
Great. You can have the mic. There you go. You can be the reporter.
Can you cut for us, Simon, please?
Oh, yes, of course. That's amore. There we go. In it goes there, salmon whipper. That's a really hard one to cut. It's not like an easy, like a cake. And you want me to use this fork and knife, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah?
Don't put your hands in it.
Okay, Sam. No, I'm not allowed to.
I think others are going to have to share that. How delicious.
Yeah,
Simon.
we can send it up to Sydney for you guys. There we go.
I don't know how
all the
it'll
way
travel.
from Melbourne to Sydney from Chadstone.
Yeah, it's
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas,
he
Giorgio.
said it. See ya.
Enjoy that. How delicious. Yum. All right, the Prime Minister has shared a heartfelt Christmas message urging Australians to stand together. The PM acknowledging this Christmas will feel different this year in the wake of the Bondi terror attack.
To each and every Australian, I wish you a Christmas of peace, safety and love. A Christmas where we stand together, united. A Christmas of healing and one of hope.
He also thanked those who have to work during the holiday season.
OK, parts of the country are set to swelter through the festive period, but some cities are in for a drenching. Live to Today Queensland reporter Carla Toomer on the Gold Coast. Carla, what can we expect?
That's right, Michael. It's set to be a really mixed bag weather-wise for Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Here on the East Coast, we are bracing for storms, while over in the West, they are absolutely sweltering. Perth set to bake tomorrow, and Christmas morning could be one of the hottest mornings in a century, which is crazy for Christmas Day. Back here in Queensland, as mentioned, there are some storms expected potentially for Brisbane and the Gold Coast. Hail, heavy rain and some potential flash flooding. Moving south, it's a little bit more mild. There are still showers around. Sydney set to be quite mild, while Melbourne and Hobart will be quite cool. Adelaide and Canberra, however, will be the pick of the day for Christmas Day. Nice, calm, clear skies. So really a mixed bag all round weather-wise.
Thank you, Carla.
England's mid-series getaway to Noosa is facing fresh scrutiny after claims the trip was treated more like a stag do than a recovery camp. A video has surfaced showing Ben Duckett appearing heavily under the influence, with other England nationals attempting to help him find his way back to the hotel.
Do you want me to get you an Uber to the Nets, bro? It's probably for the best.
What, to the what? I don't know what that means.
It's probably for the best, bro. We're losing 2-0.
Like, who are you?
I'm Sam.
No one knows you.
Who are you?
Nice.
Ben Duckett.
Yeah, apparently people know me.
I know you, brother. I know you.
At least now they've got an excuse for their performance. It's not clear where or when the footage was taken, but the England and Wales Cricket Board has vowed to investigate. Christmas Day might have a bit more of a retro feel this year, with more Gen Z ditching modern tech for retro gizmos. Demand for CD, MP3 and record players are up almost 50% since July this year. The cultural shift could be credited to artists like Taylor Swift releasing her latest album on vinyl and cassette. Good on you, Tay-Tay. Pedestrians in Christchurch, meanwhile, are stopping in their tracks after a series of bizarre street signs appeared around the city. The fake but official-looking signs, including a walking speed limit and one that simply says "don't," are designed to confuse, amuse and make people smile as they go about their day.
Oh.
OK.
Don't we love our Kiwi cousins?
Don't. I quite like the idea of slowing down your walk. You know,
Oh, see, that would drive me
trying.
bonkers.
Yeah, but if it
I
says-
like to walk fast,
do
like
you?
Kath and Kim.
But then it says
especially
don't.
at Christmas.
Right. So that's what the sign is
So
for.
you'd be
People like
speed
you.
walking, Kerry Saxby style, and then don't.
Dangerous shopper.
Are they arm weights you're holding there, Sam? Did I see?
Yes.
Yeah, the 1
Kathy
kilos.
Kim.
Yeah.
That's the Kath and Kim, but you've got to do the arms back like this.
Sure, what you were going for.
Oh, come on, Kathy.
Do you kiss like Kath and Kim too, Sam? Or
Whipper.
Oh, do we?
no, individually.
I think I'm more Kim than Kath, actually.
I'll be Cal.
Hello?
I'd make a great Cal.
Revolting. Kel.
Cal, is
His
it?
name's Kel.
Isn't it Cal?
It's un-Australian not to know who they are. God, help me. Let's go to the weather now, shall we? Take a look across the country. Showers for Queensland and the top end this Christmas Eve, while the sun will be out in force across Sydney and WA.
Cooler conditions are forecast for Victoria, South Australia and Tasmania.